If you give peace, you will have peace. Whatever we want, we have to plant it. Part 4 of 5 on Between Master and Disciples, held in English.
Okay, anything else?
Yes, Master. I have a question. Master, how does one become a master like you, like a supreme master?
What for? What for? Do you want to be a master? You can't be just for any purpose. At least it has to be for some noble purpose, like to help all the sentient beings and all that. You can't be a master if you are not appointed by heaven anyway, by God.
Yes, Master.
That's why the whole world is billions of people, but only really one master, truly master.
Right.
Like when Jesus was alive, he was the only one. When Buddha was alive, he was the only one. You see, his cousin, Devadatta, wanted to be like him, imitated him, and having also followers and all that stuff. It was all nonsense, doing nonsense, talking nonsense all the time. Never have any wisdom on anything. Even followers talk like the Buddha, copy all the Buddha's teaching and told others as if it were his teaching. He didn't even mention that this is the Buddha's teaching and I'm conveying it to you. No. He didn't know anything. He just wanted to be famous like the Buddha. That is not it. You really have to have the power of God in order to rescue people, to elevate souls, to liberate the world, whomever you can. If you don't have that power, even if you copy the master or repeat her teaching like a parrot or like a record player, it means nothing. It doesn't help anybody. It even drags you to hell.
Right.
Because you pretend to be somebody that you're not. The whole universe will condemn you for misleading humanity, misleading vulnerable beings.
Yes, Master.
Yes, Master.
You have to be appointed by God. Most of the masters that are coming and going have been ancient masters since forever. Very rarely a human can be a master. Maybe they can go to the 5th level or wherever the master can be. Most of the so-called masters nowadays, I saw them all maximum. Some are 4th level, but very rare. Not a lot.
Yes, Master.
And if you follow the 4th level master, it's already best for you that you are liberated outside of the 3 worlds. Otherwise, if you think you are doing some charity work so that you have a lot of merit, it's just like the imperial land, because he thought he built a lot of temples for the monks and did charity work, so then his merit was immense. So the Bodhidharma told him, you have 0 merit. And so the king did not like him. Yeah, he invited him out to go back home. Yeah, Bodhidharma knew that he shouldn't say that because the king would not like it. The king would like to be praised. As usual, everybody praised him.
Yes, Master.
He'd like to be praised and all that. But Bodhidharma has to tell the truth. The masters always told the truth, tell the truth, and will tell the truth, whether people like it or not.
Yes.
Because they represent the truth. They cannot be otherwise, even though it endangers their lives. Or it's not favorable for them, but they always tell the truth. You cannot be a master if you don't have the power to uplift people's souls, to liberate them from the 3 worlds. Everything good you do in this world will be credited only inside the 3 destroyable worlds.
Oh.
If you do good after some time in the astral heaven, then you come back, be a good human again, and maybe be rich again. But nothing much. It will continue recycling. in the suffering world. You know, even if you're rich, you're famous, you also get sick, you get old and you die also suffering like everyone else.
Yes.
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 If you do charitable deeds, you help people, then the next life you become rich. That's it.
Ah.
But you're not liberated. You will come back again and again into the physical world, either this physical world or any other physical world in the universe. But that's all you do. You're just a recycled kind of material with a soul in it. But you cannot be free forever. Like the Master's disciples, they are free. They're free forever. And if they want to come back to help the world somehow, they can do it. But with suffering, sometimes it depends on the period of time on that planet or this planet. Jesus Christ's disciples, the 12 apostles, suffered so much after Jesus died also. They were also hunted down and crucified or died in such terrible, horrible ways. You know that, all of them.
Yes,
Yes.
Master.
They also were crucified even, and some died in different ways. All horrible. With such cruelty, humans treated them. At least the 12 apostles of Jesus Christ died horrible death. So cruel, so inhuman, almost like the death of the Master. It's not easy to be a master in this world, even to be the disciples of the Master. You have to always be careful what you do. Even nowadays, in some countries, my so-called disciples don't live easily. In some countries, they've been restricted because different government, different system, different beliefs, or no belief at all. Now, that is the disciples even, not to talk about being a master. You know how many masters. Most of them have been executed in different terrible ways. And their disciples weren't also being hunted, murdered, killed, tortured, and in any way possible. Read all the different masters' history, and you know what I'm saying.
Yes,
Yes,
Master.
Master.
Better don't be a master. But you can't avoid it. If God wants you to be a master, you will have to be. And that is that. It's also according to your vow for a long, long time. All the time you vow to help sentient beings, to help the suffering. And if you really practice well, life after life, and you earn enough spiritual merit, and you purified enough by your own determination to follow unconditional love and sacrifice for others, then maybe God will pick you. But you must be appointed by God, not by your own choice.
Yes, Master.
Understand.
And when God appoints you, then you're dead.
Oh.
You mean you cannot escape that destiny to be a master. Whether or not it's a couple or just a few disciples or a big congregation of people, it's God's will, and you were willing to do it. God is all powerful, almighty, but you yourself as a human must also be in will, have to cooperate together. Otherwise, it will not work. That's why people, they do bad deeds, they will go to hell. And people who are practicing spiritually, they have to also do the will of God in order to elevate themselves higher and higher in consciousness. Otherwise, they just stay low or just be eliminated from the spiritual group automatically.
Yes,
Yes,
Master.
Master.
Otherwise, if God's power, God's will is just to force humans to listen to him and do what he wants by his own power, then Jesus did not have to come down. God can do it from heaven.
Yes,
Yes,
Master.
Master.
And if the Master, by the will of God, by the power anointed by God, can do everything for everybody, then Jesus did not have to die. Or the Master didn't have to die or suffer in any way, or didn't even have to come down. Even if they came down, they didn't have to accept any disciple, didn't have to officially give them initiation. They could just use the power to change everything. That means forcing humans to listen to them.
Yes,
Yes,
Master.
Master.
Then it's not it.
Right.
Humans have to also coordinate, obey and practice the Master's teachings, which is the universal law, which is the way to liberation.
Yes,
Yes,
Master.
Master.
So people just keep praying to God, wanting peace, wanting harmony, wanting this, wanting that, but they don't follow the way to achieve that. That's why they don't have it. You want peace, but you always give war. War to your neighbors, to your other country citizens, and war to the animals, people. So how can you have peace? If you don't plant apple seed, how you get apple tree or fruits, huh?
That's right,
Yes.
Master.
This is the physical universe. You have to do whatever is physically governed by the universal law.
Yes, Master.
Suppose I'm a master and I can do everything. Then I just sit pretty, huh? And use the power of God to change everything, force everybody to be vegan, make peace, do good deeds. I can't do that. I can only teach. I can only show them the way to find it and help them if they need help. If they want to, I can impart to them part of this God power, and then they can develop. And then they can find peace. They have to walk the right way. Then they will find whatever they want in the right way.
Yes,
Yes,
Master.
Master.
Yeah, otherwise what for? If I'm a master and powerful, why do I need you to meditate? Why do I need you to pray to God, to thank God and all that? Why do I need you to eat vegan even? And help to do charity, help other people.
Yes.
Yes, Master.
But by the way, helping others or doing good deeds is only to earn some small merit within the three worlds, within the destroyable three worlds, because the three worlds don't exist forever. Then we will always come and go, come and go.
Right.
Yes, Master.
The reason we want to keep this world alive is so that people will have more chance, more time to encounter enlightenment through a master. That's the only reason this world should exist and should be longer existing, just to give humanity a chance to awaken, to remember God and to find God again.
Soaring high above our skies, soaring high through heaven's high. Oh, my King, my heart's aflame. Oh, my King, as fresh as rain. Oh, my own, above the suns.
Warning: sensitive images.
A mother and her babies tossed away like trash. Their rights were never considered. Their lives were never theirs to live. This is the price of bacon. This is actually happening every day to so many animals worldwide. This is why I decided to go to a vegan plant-based diet. I felt the best I've ever felt. Sir Lewis Hamilton, MBE, vegan.